Yes. It's a coffee talk. Hey, Mr.
It's
Jason.
a coffee talk. You are a
Wow.
funny Mr. Craig.
What happened, Mr. Jason? Why am I so funny? Because you're slipping discs?
The Wi-Fi. The
I mean,
Wi-Fi.
guess what the Wi-Fi is named at my office?
What?
Death Star.
Guest star.
Death Star.
Ooh.
Death Star.
Oh,
Yeah.
Death Star.
Yeah. And then at
Dun,
the
dun,
other
dun.
building, Death Star 2.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like
Well,
it.
you made me think of something when you said that
Okay.
your back hurts.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. My back hurts too. And you know what
Mm.
it is? We're sitting around too much.
True.
You froze
I
again.
started doing the 10,000. I'm trying to do the 10,000 steps a day. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, the little challenge in the Insurance Dubes group in on Facebook. Ding.
Yes, yes. And I'm anywhere from 7,500 to 10,000 right now a day.
Oh, okay.
But dude, I swear though, like the one that was over 10,000, I know I walk less than I did yesterday and it said 7,500, but I think I was talking on my phone with
Mm,
my watch hand
mm.
walking
Oh
around with
no.
that. So it wasn't
Why
counting the steps.
why were you using your ear pods?
No, because I think they were out or something.
Got to charge.
No, I was looking at my phone because I was trying to work and talk and walk at the same
Mhm.
time,
Well,
which is a
now,
challenge for insurance agents.
so we talked about a couple times ago about setting up micro habits, creating consistency, and doing all
Yes,
these things. Otherwise, you start working towards going the other direction.
truth.
So guess when the last time I worked out was?
I would say pre-vacation.
It's true. The last time I went to the gym was pre-vacation.
Do you still have to
Was
pay the money every day?
That was on Thanksgiving. No, no, no. Only if I don't show up. Which today I signed up last night. It was going to be my triumphant return to Orange Theory. Guess
Yeah,
what I did?
slept in.
Didn't. Yep, $10. So at least they lowered it. It's not $12. It's $10. But that's a reminder. Like I'm looking at this text on my phone, consumed in self hate, and saying you are a loser and all these things, and then to top it off, I'm running a Ragnar relay on January 31st. So now I'm getting stressed out because I have a deadline where I must be in some kind of physical condition or I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. And I feel like I'm below ground zero.
Right.
The plus side is I was in the water paddling a ton and trying to save my life from drowning from these giant waves the whole time while I was on island. So I was working out. I think there was some cardio there, but I have to get in the gym. So my commitment right now to create consistency on the health set part of my life is I will be at Orange Theory tomorrow morning.
You're making a declaration
A
on
declaration
the
on
dudes.
air, on the dudes. I will be there. And I've made declarations before and then failed, but this one I have to. I mean, and so to tie it back into the back, like I've noticed if I don't work out, my back starts to hurt
Yep.
because it definitely is involved with the core, right? So if you're not working out your core, which is ironic, right? Like you feel your back and you want to like get a back massage, but really
Right.
it's the opposing side, that gut, because you're eating
Yep.
ice cream instead of doing sit-ups, and so you're out of balance.
If you don't work your core, you're going to hit the floor.
If you don't work your you're going to hit the flow.
So, so how many days have you been back from vacation?
A week.
A week. So 7 days ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I came back last Wednesday.
And how many of those days did you wake up on? Did you sleep in?
All of them. To this morning, every day progressively, I've been getting up earlier. Today I got up at 7:15, which was the
Oh,
earliest I've gotten up the whole time. I think tomorrow I can broach the 6 a.m. Well, tomorrow I'm going to set my alarm. I haven't set my alarm either. I will set my alarm tomorrow for 6. Hopefully not snooze. No, I won't snooze. I will bounce up painfully, go get coffee, and then drink an energy thing and go to the gym at 7.
Since you've been back, have you picked up where you've left off with any habits, or are they kind of all out the door? Are they all still on vacation?
I am recording agents, insurance dudes. So that's one
true.
habit I've installed. I haven't been on my staff meetings. It's just been my operations manager running those. I am installing a new habit, which is I'm going to in person with the ECP salespeople, because they sort of have gotten away from the talk time, and their talk time's gone down. Their number of quotes have gone down. And I was trying to explain that today, where, hey, I'm buying more leads, but we have less talk time. We're like going the wrong direction. So we just got to get back on track. We're still on pace for the best month. And I threw a couple contests out this week. I said, if we get our agency Zoom ding, if we get our agency Zoom ding up to back to 0, because we're not at 0 right now. We're about 20,000 behind goal. If we get that back to 0, I will take everybody out to Fleming's.
Ooh.
Yeah. But that's like 20,000 in premium, so it'll pay for itself.
Dang, you big spender.
Well, there's 2 vegetarians, so that saves $100. Like $100 off that Fleming Center. I'm just kidding. They can order whatever they want.
Nice. Even cocktails?
Yeah, but
those are like $30 cocktails.
There's some legality about serving cocktails at a work thing.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to have to not have that happen. They can bring their own beer.
But where are we going with this?
Well, it comes down to, the number one, you got to recognize, right? So I'm recognizing. I don't know if the self-hatred helps. That doesn't really do anything, to get mad at yourself, because you wake up, it's a new day. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up, it's a new day. I mean, in theory, I guess I could go to the gym tonight. I'm not an afternoon gym person because I've eaten and don't feel like it. But again, more excuses. I like to play the excuse game and just, how many times am I making up an excuse? Because they're all excuses.
Right. So you're going to go after today. Now you got to do it.
Do I need to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to take my son to lacrosse at 6. So I'll have to figure out the logistics. If there's a 6 o'clock class, then I'll go. Let's see. Here you go. Let me
just do this. Why don't you do this? We remember how we talked about the micro habits? Go in there for 10 minutes. Walk on the treadmill. Just walk.
Well, it's like Orange Theory doesn't work like that. There is there's a 6:45. Okay, here we go. You're watching.
Are you going to do it? You going to add it? Book. Now you don't want to lose that $12 now. Oh, you're there. You're there.
There's book and
guess what? You don't have to be self-loathing now for the rest of the day. You just got that monkey off your back.
And they'll give me back my $10 because I'm going to a course on the same day. So they will actually refund me.
Oh, so there you go. All that self-loathing is now.
I'm actually proud of myself right now, Jason.
You're proud of yourself.
Yeah. For doing what I need to do.
Therapy. This is also a therapy section.
I feel like a weight just came off my shoulders.
Yes. And that's it, isn't it? Don't we get bogged down by all those things that we want to do that we never do or that we put off?
And then we focus on the fact that we didn't do it.
Right.
And then we're like, well, I suck because I didn't do it. But instead, you get your good friend on. You have him talk you into evaporating all those excuses and then doing it. And look what happened.
There we go.
Down to recognizing and then taking action.
You better recognize.
Because if I miss this one and now I am within the window where I cannot cancel, so I have to go, or I will get hit with another $10 charge. Then I'll have to put a gun in my mouth. And I don't want to do that. Just kidding. Too far.
Too far.
So thank you.
Yes, thank you. We'll leave it on that. So everybody, you better recognize.
You better recognize before you disgruntleize.
Then hypnotize.
And
work those thighs.
Work those thighs. Hey, I'll see you next week, Jason.
All right, sounds good.
Mr. Jason.
Mr. Craig.
And what was this?
Coffee talk, and we're out.
Oh, wait. What if they didn't subscribe?
Oh, then they should subscribe because we need that.
Where?
Oh, on the iTunes or the Googly. I think Googly Podcasts, Spotify,
Stitcher,
the YouTubes, and we're gonna go back to. At some point, that will be consistent. At some point.
Well, I think that problem is being solved today.
It's so much time to upload this. Yeah, I think that's what we're solving today. All right.
And why don't we give a shout out to our sponsor?
We're never gonna end this.
Just the last shout out, so we can get their name on there. We have landed a sponsor, and there are spots for that sponsorship if you have a business and you want to sponsor it. But we'd like to thank and welcome EverQuote as a sponsor. We have a publicly traded company sponsoring this podcast.
That's right. And they're great.
Yeah. And hey, I forgot to congratulate you.
Okay. I have a feeling.
100th episode.
Oh, snap. We didn't even know. That's so funny that we didn't even know.
Oh, and then Buzzsprout sent me a message and said, congratulations, you did 100 episodes.
That's so crazy.
Who knew? We didn't.
We didn't do anything fun for it.
Over 60,000 downloads.
Dang.
I know. Right?
60K.
60,000. So if you want to be a sponsor like EverQuote, 60,000 downloads. 60,000.
And climbing.
Yeah. So we will see you. I think that by March, well, whatever. There'll be a lot. And soon. Coffee dog.